The Benin Empire was a pre-colonial empire located in what is now southern Nigeria, with its capital city of Benin, also known as Edo. It was founded in the 13th century and reached its height of power and influence in the 15th and 16th centuries. The empire was known for its strong centralized government, sophisticated artworks, and extensive trade networks. The Benin Empire rose to power in the 13th century, fueled by a combination of factors. The empire was situated near the mouth of the Niger River, which made it an important center for trade between the inland regions of West Africa and coastal regions. This allowed the empire to control key trade routes and to accumulate wealth and resources. Another important factor was the empire's strong centralized government. The Benin Empire was ruled by a series of powerful monarchs known as the Oba, who were believed to have divine status. The Oba had absolute power over the empire and were supported by a large bureaucracy and a powerful army. The empire was divided into several administrative districts, each of which was governed by a high-ranking official appointed by the Oba. This centralized government allowed the empire to maintain stability and to project its power over a wide area in West Africa. The Benin Empire was also known for its military prowess. The empire's army was well trained and well equipped and was able to successfully defend the empire against external threats and to expand its territory through conquest. The empire's military and economic power allowed it to become a major regional power, and it soon became known for its complex courtly arts, particularly its bronze casting. The Benin Bronzes, as they are known, are some of the finest examples of African art and are prized by collectors and museums around the world. These artworks were often created for the court of the Oba and were used to symbolize the power and wealth of the empire. The artworks were produced using a technique known as lost wax casting, in which a wax model is coated in clay and then heated to create a mold. Molten metal, typically brass or bronze, is poured into the mold to create the final sculpture. The Benin Bronzes are known for their intricate designs and remarkable skill in metalworking. They were produced for a variety of purposes, including religious and ceremonial functions, as well as for the court of the Oba. Many of the Benin Bronzes were taken from the empire by the European colonial powers during the late 19th and early 20th centuries, often through acts of violence and coercion. These artworks were then sold or donated to museums and private collections around the world, where they remain to this day.
To this day!
Today, there is ongoing debate and controversy over the ownership and repatriation of the Benin Bronzes, with many advocating for their return to Nigeria and the Benin people. Some museums have begun to consider returning some of the artworks, while others have pledged to collaborate with Nigerian cultural institutions to create shared exhibitions and educational programs. The decline of the Benin Empire began in the 17th century and was the result of multiple factors, including internal conflicts, external pressures from neighbouring states, and the arrival of European traders and missionaries. One of these factors in the decline of the empire was the growing power of regional chiefs and leaders who were able to challenge the authority of the Oba. These chiefs were able to accumulate wealth and followers and establish their own spheres of influence, often at the expense of the central government. At the same time, neighbouring states such as the Kingdom of Dahomey began to challenge the Benin Empire's dominance in the region, leading to conflicts and wars that weakened the empire's military and economic power. The arrival of European traders and missionaries in the 16th century also had a significant impact on the Benin Empire. While these interactions initially brought wealth and new trading opportunities to the empire, they also introduced new diseases and social disruptions that weakened the central government and further undermined its authority. In 1897, the British launched a military expedition against the Benin Empire and ultimately overthrew the Oba, leading to the colonization of the region by the British. Today, the descendants of the Benin Empire continue to live in the area, and the Benin Kingdom remains an important cultural and historical center in Nigeria.